Hello, Happy New Year. Now time to do the epilogue of this one. Human order secure clock December 31st, 2017. Internal real clock December 31st, 20XX. 9:30 at the dock. Access restricted within Kaldea's base. Senpai, what do you think is happening? Looks like a lockdown. What's the meaning of this? Are we not the heroes who vanquished the beast? You would think there'd be a reception either at the dining hall or the control room. Why are we being held at the dock? What do you mean briefing? Where's Shion, Elton? Why is she not here? I'm sorry, Commander. Shion's orders. I'm also itching to provide hospitality here. But you cannot use the facility within the base today. Everyone, please return to your rooms. The Marines will be there to receive you in no time. I'm sure you will get an explanation then. It's the end of the year event. In short, the base is undergoing a major cleanup. Shion can be particular about these matters. I believe she wishes to start the new year afresh. Professor, where is Holmes? He was forced out by Koyankaya reality marble. Has he rematerialized back here? Yep, without a hitch. The sync grabs has gone back to normal too once the Beast Force signal vanished. I believe he is currently in the control room with Shion, going over your combat logs. I see, that's just like him. Well, I suppose we should follow the instructions too. Should I head for the control rooms while the Chaldea personnel return to their rooms? No, Da Vinci, would you kindly return to the boarder's computer room? It seems Shion has some urgent paperwork that needs to be doing. Oh, that doesn't sound pleasant. No matter, I got easy this time. Now then, I must ask everyone to return to their rooms. You all did well with your battles this far. A major cleanup. I take it the Marines are cleaning the common area. Once I return to my room, I would like to help out. Please have a good rest, Senpai. It's been a long battle. I guess I'll take a nap. I believe that's a good idea. I'll see you tomorrow in the control room. Foal's been staring at the ceiling this whole time. Excuse me, I'm here to help you pack. Here you go, a storage container. Please put your personal belongings in here. Excuse me? Haven't you heard? Everyone's moving into their new rooms, aren't they? That's why everyone's packing their bags and assembling at the dock once they are done. You have 30 minutes. Oh, you don't have to clean your rooms. Shion said you won't be using them anymore either way. Alright, then let's hurry. Captain also said, be punctual, with this stern look on his face. So, you made a safe return to Kaldea's base without a single casualty. Congratulations on your successful beast extermination. Great news all around. That takes care of one of my worries. Now we just need a decisive spell employing the essence of the Holy Sword that you obtained in Britain. If we can devise a method of attack that's geared toward anti-alien usage, we will finally be able to challenge our enemy on their home turf. Miss Shion, when you say home turf, do you mean to say that the alien god would deploy a reality marble-like domain much like Koyankaya did? That this prediction is your other worry. Oh, did I mention that I only had one other worry? I had every intention of keeping it a secret. I didn't even let Captain in on it. Come now, anyone could have ventured a guess from your tone. You made no comments on the contents of Kaldea's operation, yet some rather strong opinions on our operation methods. It was also that you could herd us into resolving those worrisome predictions only you foresaw, one after another. And now the greatest obstacle, Beast 4, has been ousted. I had figured that Beast 4 was your final worry. However, now that you claim there is one more, I may have misunderstood that last one. There can't be many factors that exceed Beast 4. In which case, is it not natural to assume there is but one factor left? Spot on, broadly speaking, as expected of Sherlock Holmes. There is one factor left I wish to sort out before we confront the alien god. What might that be? To shed light on the alien god's true identity in nature? No, that can only happen when we do confront the alien god. This last worry of mine is something far simpler. It can't be helped if you don't understand. After all, it doesn't matter, even you have overlooked Holmes. I mean, I can't help but laugh. There's just no way you could have seen this. Since it slipped past even Shiba's eyes, this is a problem neither of us could have done anything about. Well, this is hardly the time to be cackling in despair. I'll leave the transparent of the same graph to you, Holmes. On the off chance something happens, I'm certain you can carry them to the border unlike me. Right now, Kaldea's base is in an extremely perilous state. I cannot guarantee your safety with my thought acceleration and memory partition alone once 10 minutes have passed. Please hurry over to the border and deliver the graphs to Da Vinci. You cannot guarantee my safety. Would that mean your personal computing power is unable to ascertain the future? In which case, why not use TriMegatus 2, the far more powerful computing unit? I can't use it. The machine behind me is just a paper tiger. I've already moved its content elsewhere, and they are currently being rebooted. Then moving the sync graphs means... It's exactly what you think it means. I'm glad you're quick on the uptake. Just between you and me, during this mission, Kaldea should have suffered heavy casualties, according to TriMegatus 2 predictions. It even went as far as to conclude that the end result is defeat. Does this ring any bells, Holmes? Of course it does. Reading those logs earlier chilled me to the bone. Beast 4 was harboring a minus when enclosed. It was a curse it incurred in Britain. That curse drove Koyankaya into a corner, forcing her to undergo rapid maturation. Yet their defeat was inevitable, and by that I do not mean they were unable to defeat the beast. They were destined to be annihilated the moment he set foot in that domain and fought at the epicenter. Correct. Beast 4 was ready to annihilate the entire domain. The hunter shall die with their prey. That was the nature of the trap it had set up. If survival means victory, Kyodea should have lost. However, yes, the heroic spirit Taikobo and Director Gordo have personal feelings. In a decisive word from the master, Yuki, those miracles were what stopped Koyankaya from self-destructing. And so Mido's slaughter turned into peaceful dialogue. As a result, there were no winners or losers. Yep, a wonderful ending, just what I expected of Kyodea. But according to Trimega's 2 prediction, Kyodea will be annihilated today. A truly inevitable doom, because the feat comes after this. Warning, warning. Gravitational fluxation confirmed 3,000 meters above the Wandering Sea. Corresponding FMO. Sample Olympus corresponding entity. Prospect Olga Mary. A sighted black hole formed via manifestation of the alien god. An island that drifts along with the imaginary sea, a shadow cast by isolated space and time. An impressive idea by Erling standards. Even in omniscient visions, capable of observing the world of subatomic particles, would fail to detect something that does not exist in this era. They were never in the palm of my hands to begin with. Scoring the seas was not but a meaningless endeavor. In earthling terms, it would be akin to unauthorized use of radio frequencies, or perhaps soling yourselves away in attic. However, this is the end for that wretched highway of yours. You see, it takes me but 3 seconds to find you when I desire it. It's a little more than losing face, but I will still make you pay dearly for defying a god. Please, who have played with fire, O unsightly hornet nest. You will sink and vanish into sea here. This is my decision as Prime Minister. The presence of the alien god has been confirmed above the Wandering Sea. A gravitational sphere has been established. The annihilation of the Wandering Sea is expected within 15 minutes. Evacuate the base at once. Kyodea personnel are urgently requested to board the shadow boarder standing by at the dock. I repeat, the presence of the... Whoa. You gotta be kidding me. Isn't the Wandering Sea supposed to be impregnable? The gravitational sphere means that thing, right? The sighted black hole from Olympus, right? The Wandering Sea's a goner if that thing gets dropped, you know? What'll happen to our base? The Kyodea personnel are all accounted for. Everyone's on board the shadow boarder. Holmes and Shion aren't here yet though. Oh. I apologize for the delay, but the situation is dire. I'll explain later. I have the same grasp. Let's leave at once. I would like nothing more than, but where is Shion Alton? I will blame her later for failing to foresee this while fretting about predicting the future. But she is now Kyodea's personnel. We cannot leave her behind. We might love to have her hear the line just now, Dr. Gordo. But let's prioritize our escape for now. Michian has also suggested that much. It appears she will be joining us later. I will keep the 5 gates firmly sealed. Such is the responsibility of one who has rented the Wandering Sea. She said it would take her 20 minutes to do so. I take it you understand the meaning of this. Mr. Holmes, that is. We have to go get her. There's no need for that, Yuki. This is what she said to me. Kyodea should give priority to escaping. I'll be sure to catch up with you. Well, not right away, but I will be sure to make it time for the final battle. After all, that is why I left the Atlas Institute. Everything so far is, dare I say it, just as I calculated. I may look like this, but I'm still a gamer. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna die before I get to see the ending. Lol. Hello, Momo. Those were the words of an alchemist of Atlas. I considered them to be truthful. Here were the proof of that, well prepared and boarding the border. Da Vinci and captains are already on the storm border, ready to depart. From the start, she knew this would happen. In which case, she should have made preparation for her own escape as well. You do have a point. I've been wondering why we were suddenly told to pack. But I suppose it's high time the enemy also got serious, considering there's only one lost belt left. This would have happened to us sooner or later. Yes, we would have to leave the Wandering Sea at some point. That's why the storm border came equipped with living quarters. She intended on making the storm border our base from the start. She said that Chaldea ought not to be affiliated with any faction, not to be under the pressure of the Wandering Sea, but an organization composed of those who live in the present, dedicated to preserving the human order. Not affiliated with any faction, an organization composed of those who live in the present. That is it. That is exactly it, Administrative Advisor. Minir, Yuki, Kirlight. Board the shadow border at once. The other personnel are already on board. Roger that. Happy New Year. I haven't done it yet. I haven't wrote GSSR yet, Momo. Gate of preparation, Saren, line disconnected. Gate of progress, Aaron, line disconnected. Gate of pre-reservation, Genon, line disconnected. Gate of severity, Pruska, line disconnected. Gate of rebirth, Ganu, line. How may I help you, Professor? Did you perhaps forget something? Actually... What brings you here? What would a Magus of the true Wandering Sea before a Magus of the modern era? You find it strange? This is, after all, our final meeting. I believe a direct face-to-face greeting is common courtesy, no matter the era. Oh, that is right. That is the case. Unfortunately, our institute has been standlow for quite some time. The culture of meeting in person has all but died out, replaced with meeting via screens, mirrors, threads, and the net. I'm not sure. I too am a heroic at the Atlas Institute, the techniques imparted by the Altoms. Spiritomb threads that directly hijacked and accessed the brains of the others, Etherlight as it's called. And perhaps because my doting father spoiled me every chance he got. I've come to find meaning in kinship with other people. As a result, I become a positive person who refused to use the all too convenient Etherline technique. So your concern is most appreciated. I'm grateful for this opportunity to exchange words with you in person. You are in that era, are you not? Shouldn't the cost of communication be absurdly high? It is indeed. It consumes enough magical energy to wipe out an entire continent. But there was no other use for it regardless. I received permission from my mentor to splurge at least once for the future's sake. Mentor, will you be referring to the one Magi who created the true Wandering Sea? I've heard Ganu no longer has anyone left, but it turns out there were 2 remaining, including you. When it comes to these strange tales, the Gate of Rebirth ought to be remain cut off from your era. In any case, the Wandering Sea of 2017 will now vanish. Whether or not I exist has nothing to do with Chaldea. Oh, so you won't scold me despite that my renting this place led to the island's decimation? Of course not. There's no such thing as decimation for the Wandering Sea in the ancient past. They built a workshop on a lone island in a distant sea to isolate themselves from the reach of both gods and mankind. This entire zone vanished from the universe, drifting astray in space and time, or you could say it went missing for eternity. No one can observe or interact with it, except for the 5 gates. The Wandering Sea that manifests in each era are merely shadows cast by the Wandering Sea that once was. Even if the Wandering Sea of 2017 should collapse, it will only be the case for 2017. It will have no effect on either the past or the future, nor will it affect the true form, which has vanished. I see. I once thought that individual workshops lie beyond the 5 gates. But they are in fact time gates, are they not? Gates that allow communication between the Wandering Sea prior to its disappearance in any era. Correct. I too was once a Magus who lived in the Common Era, much like you. I was becked on by my mentor through the gates of rebirth, and became a denizen of the other side. You call yourself a heretic of the Atlas Institute. In other words, there is no place for you in this world. The number of Magi endowed with the teachings of the Wandering Sea are few. I'm aware. It is said that applications are permitted only once a year, and only applicants is selected. Yes, however, there are not many who meet the standards required to join us. But if one man should be present, when the gates open, if mystery and fate align with them, anyone could make the grade. At present, the gate to the Wandering Sea is open, Shion Autumn. No, while I'm grateful for your words, I still have something to do I must do here. Rest assured, I will ensure the gates are closed. Please feel free to return, Faber Royan. For you in the Wandering Sea, the alien god may be in a matter far in the future. But for myself, him and Chaldea, this is a problem we must solve no matter what. So now is not the time for me to go there. The gates are fated to open only in this very moment. I must conclude that it was simply not to be. I'll try my luck with something else next time. Thank you for all your cooperation. I see, then I will leave the cleanup to you. One last thing. We did not offer shelter. We did not offer shelter to Chaldea. We offer you an opportunity, Shion, for that bizarre plan of yours. May you have a good journey, Shion Autumn. Proceed as you wish. No, proceed as you have foreseen. Girl born of the black earth, like a lone bird soaring across the underworld. What an odd metaphor. I have nothing to do with birds or the underworld. I suppose I'll find out someday. I better get started on my work. There's no beauty in simply being destroyed. None at all. If we are to be destroyed either way, then self-destructing is the way to go. Self-destruct it is. Now then. Let's see how durable the manifestation of the alien god is. Giant black hole. Whoa, the surface portion of the Wandering Sea is getting sucked into a gravitational sphere. This is it, Captain. If we wait any longer, we'll lose out on speed. I know. Tomarin, Kawata, Octavia, Chin, Kayan, Elran, Marcus, Minure, Yuki, Mash, Fol, Gordorf, and Holmes are confirmed to be aboard. Stormbird and Scrambling. We will hereby leave those waters at full speed. That is fine and all, but what about that Ogamari? Won't she chase us? Why don't we launch a preemptive attack? I mean, look at her. See how defenseless that little girl looks. No, the ship armaments at present are not enough to damage the alien god. If she chases us, then so be it. We'll outrun her. All hands take your seats. Professor, shipboard, internal protection at maximum speed. Output. Oh, transfer the temporal flow of the dimensional drilling to the stern. We'll use a gap to recoil to the accelerate. This is going to be the fastest takeoff we ever had. I'll leave the steering to you. Yep, got it. Already done the calculations, so we are good to go. Fire 4 Triton engine units in parallel. Stormboarder taking off. So flashy. Do we pull out? Yeah, no pursuit from the alien god either. The ship has now left North Sea and is headed towards the center of the Eurasian continent. We will continue to hold course eastwards and head for the Pacific Ocean. Da Vinci Holmes, do you have any other questions? What happened to the alien god as we left? There was an intense flash of light. That was a Wandering Seas, no, Xi'an's counterattack. Just like how the alien god compressed ultra-dense matter to create gravitational sphere, she compressed the Wandering Sea into an infinitesimal degree, released it, and launched its own energy at the alien god. Did the alien god not pursue us because of that damage? Or did it not realize we escaped? I can't tell for sure. I see. So she did not simply take it lying down, as expected of an alchemist of Atlas. But what do we do now? She and Autumn will be back, won't she? Without her, we can neither maintain the Stormboarder nor plan our operation with TriMegatus 2, can we? Fear not, TriMegatus 2 has already been ported over to the Storm. That is what the major end-of-the-year cleanup was for. Well, it's nothing short of romantic having a massive computer inside an airborne warship. Huh? Huh? Xi'an. Thank you for we thought you exploded with the Wandering Sea reaction. Apologies, but well, it may look like this, but I'm actually a vamp. No, let's just say I have a new constitution. I shut the Wandering Sea gate and activate the self-destruct sequence. Then I rendezvoused it with the Stormboarder on my own. I suppose you could call it existential probability manipulation. Please reconsider it the same vein as Mayron's desperation. I see. Alchemists who live in numbers do not see self-destruction nor no self-sacrifice as a good thing. What ought to be paralyzed is not the subsequent result, but the calculation occurring in the present. I take it, all your actions are done with self-interest in mind. Yes, the good you do for others is good you do yourself, as they say. Leave with that, damn it. What an effective way of painting yourself in a possible life. Don't make me worry for nothing. I know I am an iron-hearted commander, so it's not as though it hurts me. But you should consider the feelings of others personally seriously. We don't want to see any more sacrifices. Was that so, folks? For real. But I'm really glad you're okay. That's right, I think everyone else feels the same way. I'm very glad to see you return safely. Good work on the dismantling of the Wandering Sea with Xi'an. Are you serious? Well, I knew all along though. Xi'an's sturdier than the average servant. More important, let's go over our plan now that we calm down. From now, Caudia's operation will be conducted from the storm border. The storm will fly haphazardly across the earth so that we won't be spotted by the alien god. We will make landfall only for refueling and maintenance. The storm may be an outstanding vessel, but even it will reach its limit eventually without a port. One more large-scale operation is the limit. I'd like you to keep that in mind. Understood. There's only one lost boat left in either way. Once the decisive anti-alien god technique is complete, Caudia will assault the 7th lost boat. We will engage Olga Mary, the self-proclaimed alien god, in combat. What that do, Commander Gordov and Mr. Yuki? So we're falling in the endgame. Very well, let's do it, but only after we made every preparation possible. Of course. While the tuning of the holding sword is no doubt important, we mustn't forget to analyze the alien god either. Is the alien god really Director Olga Mari? What is up with that form? Right now, defeating her is the only option we have. But as we deepen our understanding of the enemy, other options may present themselves. Just like they did with Koyankaya, isn't that right, Yuki? Right. In that case, we'll have to get used to our new surroundings. Let's split up and work to make the storm border a better base than ever before. It looks like Shion built us a new facility too, no? Things are sure to get busier from here on out. What do we get? Quartz. And a new mystic code. The loading screens changed too. Now in the next arc. I guess that's it for that. New mystic code to use. It's order change too. GSSR time now. Okay, looks. Guess this is a saber. Her. Audience manager looks interesting. Okay, so I got these two already. It's only Brynhilde and him I don't have. This banner I don't have Sigurd or Musashi. Merlin and Scotty in the same banner. Very funny. This one I may roll. I have these one, but I don't have. Basically, I only have two of them. A Sofa and Skahatak. This variant looks like something I may roll for. Or this one. Since I don't have those three characters. And Saber Archer. So either this one or that one. Or this one, since I don't have them. I only have Gilgamesh. I don't think which one to roll for. I need another Saber though. Bunch of art servants in this one. I feel like rolling this one since I don't have them. I feel like this art's meta if I roll this banner. Meh. I'll try to get Sigurd, if possible. So I'll roll this one then. See what we get. Taiga! New MP for it. That's the rainbow time. Lancer. Oh, it's Erishkigo. I never got her. More tigers. Golden. Let's see. Can we get Storylock? Storylock Servant. It's just Canis.
Servant, Lancer. 冥界の女主人エレシュキガル。召喚に応じ参上したわ。一個人に力を貸すのは不本意だけど、呼ばれた以上は助けてあげる。感謝なさい。なんて黙っているの しら。私立派な女神なんですけど。
So now I have Rin face. So many costumes. I'm trying to find it. Not sure it was even there. It's right here.
Hi, NFF コールセンターです。サーバントフォーリナー、タマモビッチコヤンスカヤ、ご指名と聞き着任いたしました。おや、私が皆様の手助けをするはずがないと。まさかあなたたち人間は私の遊び道具も同然全力で保護させていただきますわ。それにねえ、人類の皆様を絶滅させるのに真剣になるというのも格好が悪いでしょ。
I have light and dark now. Needs to lower skill. Not good as light though, the dark one. Since the dark one's more like attacker. She needs so much bells. I think this is her skill she needs. So much mirrors it needs. Go in hell. We're sure she can't. She's not good farming compared to Morgan. Since there's no 50% charge. It's only 30%. But strong though.
何を今さら食いるというのか。森は燃え、地は砕く。その上で無自覚ならばあまはれん。粉塵のごときで我が炎に帰るがよい。バック。ジェイルがお好き？
Sadly, then you get one shot.
どうぞごゆっくり。あっけないですわね。好き放題扱ってあげまし。はち切れそうでしょ。日向の匂い、火薬の匂い、ナブ大ラゲっていかほど。あっ、咀嚼、微線、血風。
Gotta.
イノベーション始めますね。そのように。失礼、こちらの話です。太陽は死せる、大星は来たる。ことほぐがよい。大地の流血を持つ我は伊豆。流れ星、落下流水。
What is the berserker on this mode?
かしこみ、かしこみ。恐れ多くはイザナギの国づくりの大剣の。これが私のツングスカ大タイム。
For a second, I thought it didn't do enough damage.
次の戦場に案内してください。まだまだ打ち足りません。
Manani Kipi. How does it know which part I need? Huh.
エレメンタルある気がする。
メンテナンスは十分かな。
Oh right, I forgot to change the commands code.
要請接続早掛けです。カルウェナ早掛けです。カルウェナ好き放題扱ってあげましょう。さあバッチリまで華麗に。どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョン、また会おう諸君。よバッチリでしょ。いける。どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョン、また会おう諸君。お参りしていきます。文字通り手はいくらでもあるのさ。火薬の匂いよ。あ、このスリル。
Okay, I need to change the command code after this battle.
どんな嵐であろうとも、どんな未来が待とうとも、これを突破するのが私たちの課題なのさ。ボンビアージョン、また会おう諸君。ほっ乱暴でごめん。人間の火力ではどうあっても私には及びません。おとなしく我が社に入いいえ、我が軍門に下りな。
Happy New Year, Rain. There we go. Now I got the right command code. Let's see how strong is this.
文字通り手はいくらでもあるのさ。扱ってあげましょう。よーし、このスリル誇りにかけて。そう、君たちはあらゆる
The Nimbus code.
その少佐を今示そう。ビューティフルジャーニー。さあ、行けるとこまで行ってみよう。ほっ。
Not bad. Not bad at all.
勝利はやっぱり嬉しいね。
Or QP.
アベレージ1の魔術がいかなるエレメンタルアルキドス
熱を帯びなさい。丸みアドは妖精接続運命をかけた戦いであれば好き放題扱ってお参りしていきます。あちらもどうぞ。駆け抜けるは前人未到。未完の馬よ、輝ける轍を残せ。人生はとても楽しいビューティフルジャーニー。さあ、この私がいける。そう、君たちはあらゆる困難を乗り越える。その勝者を今示そう。ビューティフルジャーニー。さあ、行けるとこまで行ってみよう。文字通り手はいくらでアクセル全開。日向の火薬の匂い、下がっているようこのスリル。受けるがいい。
Not gonna one shot it.
駆け抜けるは前人未到。未完の馬よ、輝ける轍を残せ。人生がとても楽しいビューティフルジャーニー。おっ、先に進みましょう。宴会は大勝利の後に取っておきます。
Some farming with AP.
Yeah.
Did level up mash. Keep forgetting to level her up since she's level 9 now.
お疲れ様です。レベルアップですよ。そろそろクエストにも。新生マナプリズムと交換？用意した甲斐があったな。まだ見ていく？レアものだね。任せて。これがいいかな、それともあれがいいかな。どれも貴重な品だ。たっぷり悩んでくれたまえ。
Anyways, thanks for coming to stream. It's midnight, so I'm gonna see who's online. Everybody thinks ship. Yeah, why not? Happy New Year and good night. Good night, everyone.